Hey there, YouTube. It's Sauce with ASM Auto. Back at you with another tool haul. Let's get into it. All right, first up, I don't know if this is a remnant of the lockdowns or what this is, but they had these, this was actually on JB Tools. It had this Master Cool thermometer, which is supposed to be, basically it's kind of surface, but you could use this for vents. You could use it on people too, so it's actually medical grade. But anyway, I got it for maybe AC, HVAC. Maybe I'll take it home, use it as a thermometer. I don't know. But it was like down to like $3 or $4, and it was originally $90. So I figured maybe they had a bunch of them during the lockdowns, and they didn't sell as many as they thought they would. So now it's just a fire sale. But whatever, Master Cool, professional or medical grade thermometer for a few dollars on JB Tools. Check it out. Then I picked up one of these guys, the PP Amp. So what this does is this hooks onto your power probe and reads current. It has a protective thing. That's why the screen looks all scratched up. It's brand new, but yeah, basically you just put this on your power probe and you've got current. And you can also read the current when you're delivering power, not just when you're reading voltage, which is pretty cool. You can see the current flow. So here's another thing. This is a new old stock. So I guess the part number, you can find these on eBay basically. It was brand new. It was sealed, but it's the Snap-on inspection camera. It is the larger one. Like I said, from the previous generation. So it's probably not the resolution's probably not as good as the newer one. I'm not 100% sure. I would assume that. That's why they replaced it with a newer one. But anyway, this is the previous generation, made around like 2017, 2018. The price was right on eBay, brand new, so I grabbed it. Next up, this is Cobalt, or I should say Cobalt. It's blue. This is Cornwell's answer to the Hyperstep drill bits, etc., etc. So what Cornwell is actually doing, as you can see, that says, it says proudly made in USA, which is cool. It's the Tempest. They're calling it the Tempest. 29-piece Tempest Point mechanics length drill bit set. Now, they had the best price of anyone for these, even better than like Kimball Midwest. And they have pretty much the same warranty as the Matco, everything 1/4 inch and up. That's pretty cool. Union made, and not just made in the USA, union made in the USA, baby. So this is made up north in the Union Belt, which is where I live. I mean, northeast I am, but these guys are in Ohio. But anyway, these are the bits. So as you can see, they're like the Hyperstep, but they're made in the United States. And apparently these things are just like unbreakable. So as good as the Hypersteps are, these things supposedly are even harder. I haven't tested them out. I don't know that for certain. But there you go. It's the whole set, and it comes in that cool old school, I think they're called Hewitt, like H-U-O-T, made USA case. So 100% USA, metal case, drill bits, and the best price on these drill bits of anyone, even way, way cheaper and better than the Hyperstep price-wise. So I would definitely talk to your Cornwell dealer about these guys. I picked up a set just in case I break a Hyperstep. I don't have to wait for a warranty. Well, that, and because I'm a tool addict, and I like blue, and it's made in the USA, and they look super cool. They kind of like those Norseman bits or whatever, those whatever they call them, super premium. Magnum super premium bits has got the black and the gold on there. Super nice, super nice. So the next thing is this. It is the Master Ball Joint Joint Press Kit from Icon. As soon as this came out, I was down there with a coupon, got this for $180, which I think is a freaking steal considering, how much these cost from other guys. Give me a second here to get this set up. Yeah, so basically there you are. That's the kit. I mean, you've seen it all around. It has the ball detent, so it does lock. That was the main reason I got it. I probably have all these adapters in my power built set, which does not lock, it just falls apart. I don't use it a ton, so it doesn't really matter. This grease fitting works really well. It's really nice for applying grease to the forcing screw and keeping everything lubricated and the threads protected. So, it's just like the Snap-on version. As people have mentioned, you can put it in a vise, which is super cool. I'm pretty sure the Snap-on's exactly the same. But anyway, for the price, it's just what an amazing deal. And again, we don't do a ton of pressing in and out like ball joints and stuff like that. We tend to find more value in just replacing a control arm with a lot of the stuff that we're dealing with. But we don't do a lot of like the heavy line stuff, so it kind of makes more sense with the passenger cars. A lot of times the control arms aren't that expensive, so you might as well just replace the whole part rather than trying to press in a ball joint into an old control arm. Even if the control arm's okay, you know, it just makes more sense. It kind of works out. It's kind of like a wash, so why not give them more new? All right, so next up, I got another one of these guys. So I'm not sure where it's at right now. Thought it was over here. But you know the traditional style. Let me see if I can make this a little bit. Let's stand back. Basically this. So I got the Snap-on, you know, the tall jack basically. And what's great about the Snap-on version is I think it's pretty much made in the same factory, you know, as the others. It's not like it's made in USA where the other ones are made overseas. It's made overseas like the other ones. But what's nice is you got this thing, which allows you to, you push this in, you can slide this up and down immediately. So you don't have to spin these. You can just use these for fine tuning once you've got it locked in, you know, to give it a little bit of lift. And it does have the foot pedal as well. So it's got all the stuff that they typically have, but it has that really handy quick feature where, you know, it's kind of like on the PWZ pliers, you got that quick button on the newer ones. You can slide it up and down. You can do the same thing with this, so pretty cool. And the reason I went with Snap-on was simply because I needed another one. We had one in the shop. It's the old school kind where it's got like a metal handle. You got to spin it around and it helicopters and you know, can knock you out if you're not paying attention. But I needed a second one, and this was on sale, and the sale price brought it to close enough within the other version. I thought the extra features, you know, and it looks cool. It's Snap-on, you know, whatever. So, I think that does it for... Oh, no, that's right. I got a few more things to talk about. So one of the things I did was I started to get more organized. Right here, I completed this stubby ratcheting wrench set. These are Husky Pro. I featured these in a previous video. Hold on a second. Yeah. As I was saying, these are the Husky Pro stubby ratcheting wrenches. They're reversible. They basically identical to the Blackhawk. So for example, this is a Blackhawk. The original set skipped a few sizes. I've completed it. And then this was a Tecton stubby ratcheting wrench holder. And so this is Blackhawk, this is Blackhawk. This is Husky Pro, Blackhawk. And then a bunch of these are Husky Pro until you get to a Blackhawk and a Stanley up here. Because they also came in Stanley, but they're literally all identical. So if you ever find these Husky Pro sets, like definitely pick them up. They're really nice. They're basically identical to these Blackhawk stubby ratcheting wrenches, which I love. So this is now a complete set between 8 and 19, and it fits perfectly in the Tecton tray, so I got more organized there. I also sold my Snap-on reversible ratcheting wrenches just because I didn't use them enough, and I figured I don't need Snap-on. I don't need Snap-on. So I brought some that I had from home. Like here's the Craftsman V series set. That's an SAE. And these are SAE as well for the Husky Pro. So I made room for my Husky Pro, etc. stubby reversible ratcheting wrenches so I can bring them back to my work box. I also organized a bunch of my my crow's feet. So these guys right here are SK. They're flare nut crow's feet. It's a complete SK set that I got through Steals and Deals for like 40, 50 freaking bucks. They are now on a Tecton rail. These right here, this is a Tecton SAE set. So this is the old style. You can actually see a difference. See the color difference? This is their new style. It's kind of almost has like a brushed nickel look. Looks super badass, super industrial. This is the old style. I think profile-wise they're pretty similar. The edge is a little bit sharper. And these are the chrome ones that they used to offer. But yeah, I really like the new style. It looks pretty cool. I also got a ratcheting wrench from Tecton, so I'll show you that, the new versus the old style as well. And then this is the Tecton metric set. So I have added some stuff. So this is a 1-inch, didn't come with my standard set. In this I added, I think, 21, 22, and 24. I believe that was it. Let me see. I don't think it came with those. I think I added those. So that's 21. Yeah, that's 22 and 24. Yeah. But it did come with the rest, and it actually goes all the way down to a pretty small size. What size does it go down to? I think it's, let me see. Oh, it doesn't say it that direction. Let me just take a peek real quick. Okay, so it does go down to 8, and then it has 8, 9, and 10. So yeah, probably pretty much, I think I got a pretty much complete set with no skips now. Again, all from Tecton, good stuff. I really like their USA-made crow's feet. And then over here, I had to warranty a gear wrench from this set. So these are the old school 72 tooth made in Taiwan flex head gear wrenches. This is the new 90 tooth made God knows where, but seems really nice. Check out the open end. It's got the teeth on it. That's the new stubby 90 tooth that they sent me as a replacement. So I guess they don't make these anymore, but I still got this, still got the case. Now this is thinner, so it doesn't actually snap in. But if you turn this down, it kind of holds itself right in place. So if I have to warranty the rest of these, I think the case will still work. And I've done some other organizing as well. Oh, that's right. I forgot something I have to show you. Definitely a big part of the tool haul. That's good. We'll save that for later. Let's see. So as I mentioned, I sold my Snap-on reversibles. This is a complete Blackhawk set. This is an Ernst holder. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, so here you can see that's the new. Actually, I have 2 of these now because I had another one that I forgot I bought. It's a 7mm Tecton reversible. That's a 12-point, and this is the old style. That is a 6mm Tecton in the old style. As you can see, the new style looks a hell of a lot nicer. Yeah, then like I said, complete Blackhawk reversible ratcheting wrench set that I've had, which I brought here when I sold the Snap-ons. All right, now let me show you. I got some air hammer stuff to show off. I think this is, so right there is the Snap-on stubby air hammer, I guess you could call it, or at least it's a, it's a short barrel air hammer. Puts out 3,500 impacts per minute, which is like insane. It's like 1,000 more than the long barrel. Apparently it's supposed to be a great air hammer. I haven't used it yet, but that's one of the things I got when I traded in my ratcheting wrenches. Technically I traded them in, I didn't sell them, so. But I figured this would be far more useful because, there's so many great attachments for air hammers now, and it fits into places like, you can kind of see the Matco, my regular Matco air hammer below it. They're not lined up perfectly, but it is quite a bit stubbier than the Matco. So I think that's going to end up being a good trade-off since I got plenty of ratcheting wrenches, and I hardly ever use the Snap-ons. So I also picked up the Matco. It's like the screw breaker, I guess you could say. That it comes with screws, but it fits any 5/16, basically hand impact screw. So it allows you to use, one of these guys in lieu of a hand impact, for rotor screws and stuff like that, or stuck screws. And then I also picked up the, I might have mentioned these in the last video, I think. But anyway, I've got the Mayhew bolt breakers as well, which, again, I think will go great with that guy because he's kind of like, he's not stubby, but it's a lot shorter than the other options. So yeah, if you actually line these up, it's even shorter than it looks, and that's below this, so it's going to look shorter to you on the camera. I could, what the hell? Let me see if I can get this set up. I'll pull them both out so you can actually see them, how they measure, end to end. Just give me a second here. All right, let's see if I can put these 2 in front of the camera so that you can get a better view, better comparison. So you got one, and then you got this one right here. So you can see it's like way shorter. Way shorter. So I think it's gonna come in handy. It's lighter too. It's lighter too, obviously, as to be expected. And what'll be interesting is to see how the Snap-on, compares to the Matco. Because as far as 401 air hammers are concerned, I don't think anything beats this Matco long barrel. But it'll be interesting to see how this guy compares to the Matco, because then that will also indicate how it compares to the Snap-on, which is, basically on par with this, the long barrel Snap-on. A couple other random things I figured I'd mention, just throw in the video. I got one of these, funnel catcher thingies from Lyle. That's actually a Lyle offset funnel. I think I featured it in the video. I don't know. And then that's the Harbor Freight funnel set. Just kind of, it's nice, gets it off the top of the toolbox. And then I wanted to show something off. Sure. Oh yeah, these things. I have to say I'm very I've been using these a lot to replace those old like crappy worm gear clamps. Pretty sure these are stainless. Yeah, stainless steel ear clamps from Harbor Freight. These have been working out very well. So I can highly recommend them, and they work with your Knipex ear clamp pliers. Oh yeah, I forgot this one. So I did actually pick up the 1/2-inch Quinn ratchet, which lots of people have seen already, so I don't really have to talk about it too much. But I wanted to try it out. It was like one of those crazy coupons. I got it for like 20 bucks, and I gifted the gear wrench to another mechanic, so which I already owned. So I'm gonna try out the Quinn, see how it does. Just thought it would be. I kind of like the. I'm a sucker for blue. So, and that's what I got for you guys in this tool haul. So stay tuned for the next one or the next video. Peace.